How pretending to be okay slowly destroys relationships. Episode 1. Introducing how pretending to be okay slowly destroys relationships. Look at me for a second. Have you ever smiled and said, "I'm okay," while something inside you was quietly breaking? Have you ever swallowed words just to avoid an argument, only to feel more alone afterward? Have you ever watched a relationship slowly become distant, and you couldn't even explain when things started changing? Because here's the truth nobody warns you about. Most relationships don't collapse from one big betrayal. They fade. Slowly, quietly, under the weight of unspoken feelings. It starts small. A hurt you ignore. A disappointment you hide. A conversation you avoid. You tell yourself you're protecting the relationship. You convince yourself that silence equals maturity. You believe pretending to be strong is the same as being loving. But while you're smiling on the outside, something dangerous is growing underneath. Emotional distance. And one day, the person you love looks at you and says, "I don't feel close to you anymore." And you're left wondering, when did this happen? Here's the scary part. It didn't happen overnight. It happened every time you said, "I'm fine, I'm okay," when you weren't. Every time you chose fake peace over honest connection. Every time you hid your real feelings just to keep everything looking okay. So today, we're going deep. We're exposing the silent habit that slowly destroys intimacy, builds resentment, and turns love into emotional loneliness. And before we begin, I want you to ask yourself one uncomfortable question. Where in your life are you pretending instead of being real? Or maybe you felt lonely in a relationship that looks perfectly okay from the outside. Let's be real. Pretending to be okay is one of the most common habits in modern relationships. It looks peaceful. It feels mature. Sometimes it even seems like the loving thing to do. But beneath that calm surface, something dangerous is often growing quietly. Emotional distance. Today, we're unpacking how pretending to be okay slowly destroys relationships and, more importantly, how to stop the silent damage before it's too late. Because by the end of this video, you might recognize signs you've been ignoring in your relationship, in your friendships, maybe even in yourself. Subscribe and stay with me, because what you're about to hear could change the way you communicate forever. And as you watch, ask yourself honestly, where in my life am I pretending instead of communicating? Subscribe now and share this video, because in the next video, I'm going to show you 7 key reasons why you should stop pretending to be okay when truly you're not.